Good evening and welcome, race fans. Here we are tonight at the High Banks of Bristol with the super late models with the GAC League here for 125 laps, folks. So it should be exciting. Lots of lots of excitement at Bristol as usual. So you'll want to stay tuned for this one. It's going to be good, folks. Big shout out tonight to our faithful viewers, Leanna, Gyro, Joey, and Sherelle. Thank you for tuning in here. If you're there, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Check us out there, folks, at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. You can follow us on our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Hope you enjoy the show here tonight. We'll try to bring you the best coverage that we possibly can here at Bristol for 125 laps with the GAC League. We're a little less than 10 minutes still qualifying, so stay with us, folks. Don't go anywhere. believe they're having a driver's meeting right now. We're coming down 4 minutes here till qualifying, so stay with us, folks. Don't go anywhere. They'll be done with their driver's meeting here in just a minute, and we'll get everything sorted out and get underway. All right, a minute and a half till qualifying, folks.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, time's coming in now, folks. Len McNeese on the top there with a 15.686. We'll have to see if that can hold up amongst all the other drivers out here. That's a pretty good lap around Bristol. Super Late Models, one of the premier cars here that have joined us on the iRacing service here as recent, and very popular. A lot of drivers really like this car. The only issue that some of the drivers have had with it is the bodies are really fragile. If you do get into the wall, and boy, it just really causes a lot of damage, and that's one of the drawbacks to the car. But nature of the beast, you keep it off of the wall. That's the secret here at Bristol. We will see around the high line will be the groove here tonight. Going to be very hard to pass. You're going to have to really get a run on driver on the low line and try to get by them. Hopefully they will make a mistake and you can pass them pretty clean. We should see a lot of passing here, a lot of really tough racing. This group is really noted for putting on a great show here, so hopefully you all stay tuned here and watch this with me. This is going to be fun and interesting, and a lot of fast-paced racing here. 125 laps. Won't take them long to complete that 125 laps, depending on how many cautions we have, and hopefully we don't have a lot, but it's Bristol, baby. As the old saying goes, it's Bristol, baby. This is you're apt to see a few cautions here tonight, so be prepared. Len McNeese still holding on to that top spot with that 686. Man, that's a really good lap. Rogers there in second, Lamb third, Paul Cohen in fourth, Kevin Cook in the Krispy Kreme car coming in fifth. McCallsack in sixth. Dwayne LaPrade, one of the really tough racers here, coming in seventh. Rodenbarger eighth, Cianci in ninth, and Steves in 10th. So, man, this should be pretty good here. These guys are a pretty tight field. All right, we're done with qualifying. Ready to get down here and see where everybody is. Give me a second here to get everything set up. And we're going to run down through the field. All right, let's see where everybody's at. Len McNeese on the pole there with a 685 is what this is showing. Must have been a pretty close one. Justin Rogers in second in the number 21. Oh, congratulations to Len for taking the pole, excuse me. Joey Lamb in third in the number 81. Paul Cohen in fourth in the number 51. In fifth, Kevin Cook in the 45. In sixth, Johnny McCulsack in the number 80. Dwayne LaPrade starting seventh in the number 13. Billy Rodenbarger in the 74 starting eighth. Anthony Cianci in the 46 starting ninth. Don Steves in the 01 starting 10th. David Gainforth in the 101 starting 11th. Gary Schenk in the 25 starting 12th. John Stanley in the number 12 starting 13th. John Estes in the number 72 starting 14th. Timothy Kelleher in the number 4 starting 15th. Paul Zoda in the 63 starting 16th. Vincent Venny coming in 17th there in the number 71. Mark McFadden in the number 48 starting on the outside of him in the 18th position. James Hickson, I don't see him on the grid yet, but he will be starting 19th in the number 44. Fred Cook in the number 15 starting 20th. Don't see Chuck Shaw, Scott Schrader, Michael Palmer going to be starting, I think, here shotgun of the field. In the 24th position in the number 31, I don't see Colin Detrick either. So, all right, let's get back up here to our leader, our pole sitter. And again, congratulations to Len McNeese for taking the pole here tonight. As they're waiting to get this thing underway here. Looks like now they are rolling off the grid. Pretty good sized field here tonight, so this should be interesting. Again, like I said, it's Bristol, baby, so anything can happen. Don't be surprised. Nothing is a surprise here anymore. I think I've seen about every conceivable combination run at this track, and anything you run here is absolutely amazing and fun to run. So let's kick it off here and get these guys rolling. One more lap and we will be green, folks, so get ready for the excitement of Bristol, baby. Hear that thunder already. Everybody is ready to rock and roll here tonight at Bristol. Pace car is on pit road and Len McNeese brings them to the line waiting on the green flag. And it's green. Here we go. Wind them up, Len. Way to start, man. Great start for the race. Len pulling out to a little bit of a lead right there over Justin Rogers. And now Joey Lamb sticks it in there and is going to take over the second spot on the low line, and he gets a little loose. And we have a caution, folks. Oh, Fred Cook, I don't think that's where it happened, but let's go back and take a look. Don't think that's where it happened. I think it happened up ahead of him. This was right on the restart, too. Or on the start, excuse me. But we'll try to see if we can figure this out and figure out where the caution was. Right up ahead up there. Let's get up there and find out what happened. Everybody checking up, trying to stay off of it. Don Steves into, what looks like with the number 51 there, Paul Cohen. Rewind that back. It looks like he may have really come off the turn squirrely, hits a wall. And this is, like I said, right on the start of the race. He gets into the wall and can't save it, can't keep it straight, hits the wall pretty hard. And again, like I said, these cars don't take the damage very well, and everybody getting into them back here in the field. So already first lap, or first two laps, I guess, we've got cars tangled up and tore up pretty bad. Okay, so quite a few of them sitting on pit road. Len McNeese still out in the front. So there's quite a few cars on pit road. Gary Shank, John Estes, Fred Cook, Paul Cohen, and Anthony Cianci all on pit road with damage. So very unfortunate way to start the race out. Going to be a long race for some of these guys. They do have one reset and shortened fuel load, 41% of fuel. So we will see some green flag pit stops here. Hopefully, I do enjoy seeing green flag pit stops. Really makes it all about the driver. Not sure why these guys are having trouble getting off pit road, because they do have one reset, but they are still sitting on pit road. Fred Cook on pit road driving the Krispy Kreme car, the same as his son, Kevin Cook. Them two running sister cars. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But he's still sitting on pit road. Anthony Cianci and Paul Cohen. So unfortunate for these guys. All right, Len McNeese has been out front now for 5 laps. And we already have one caution, folks. Caution out on lap 1, actually. All right, lights off on the pace car. Everybody doubled up, ready to go back green flag racing. Again, 125 laps, folks, so a long ways to go with only one reset, so you've got to take care of your car. So who can be there at the end to take the checkered flag is going to be the secret here tonight. Pace car's in. Len McNeese ready to hit the loud pedal. Green, green, green. Good start by everybody up in the front here. Now if they can hang on to it. Kevin Cook gets a little out of shape and Joey Lamb drives on by. And there's the kind of mistakes that I'm talking about. You can pass if you can get a good run. Now Kevin Cook trying to fight back on the outside, but pretty tough. And here comes Dwayne LaPrade to get by him. As Dwayne goes into the 4th place. Kevin Cook goes back to 5th. Kolsak in 6th. And quite a ways back to 7th place, Billy Rodenberger. Timothy Kelleher in 8th. Driving the Bass Pro Shop car. Looks pretty sweet, Timothy. Always does have a good paint job on that car, so good to see it out there, buddy. Paul Zoda in 9th. Mark McFadden 10th. Mark, one of our Canadian brothers, racing here with the American brothers. So this is really cool. Mark's a good racer. I'd like to see him out there racing with these guys. Showing them what them Canadian boys can do. Go get him, brother. Proud to sponsor that red maple leaf on that hood. That's really awesome. Don Steves in 11th. Let's get up to the front here and see Justin Rogers hanging on by 0.2 of a second, 0.3 of a second, off of our leader, Len McNeese, which has been out front for all 12 laps at the beginning of the race. So great job by these guys. Putting on a heck of a race here, buddy. Heck of a race. Joey Lamb in 3rd. Another great racer that we like to watch. I'm not sure if that means that car's electric or not, but don't sound electric. Sounds pretty noisy to me. Dwayne LaPrade 1.2 seconds behind the leader in 4th. They come around here to take lap 16. Kevin Cook now back to the 5th spot. He's got company there, Johnny McCulsack. McCulsack. I think that's how you pronounce it. I always have trouble with that. Well, it looks like the 15 is back out on the track, Fred Cook, but he's back at 23rd spot. about 6 laps down, 5 laps down, 5 laps down. So I don't know how these guys kind of got out there like that, but all right. Colin Detrick on pit road. I guess he did start the race. I guess he didn't miss the start. Joey Lamb in third. They're dealing with some lap traffic here. Number 44 right there of James Hickson, now 1 lap down. As he stays out of the way from the race leaders. Sharp looking car. Love it, James. That is awesome. Love the paint job, brother. Vincent Vinny back in 19th, 1 lap down. He's driving on by, that looks like Timothy Kelleher. Let's see where Timothy's at. He is running in the 14th spot on the lead lap. Last one on the lead lap right now. 14 cars on the lead lap. And here comes the leader right by him, Len McNeese, driving on by Timothy Kelleher, and that's going to put 13 cars left on the lead lap. As they come around to take lap number 23, folks. Good racing. This is good racing right here. Kolzak does get by Kevin Cook, putting Kevin back to 6th. Billy Roddenberger in 7th. And it looks like he is going by Anthony Cianci back in 22nd place. And he is 5 laps down. David Gainforth, we haven't talked about him all day. Here he is. That's a sharp looking car too. Good job on the paint jobs out here, guys. Man, this is, wow. These cars are amazing looking. And you know, I like to see them under the lights at night and stuff, but I'll tell you what, this daylight has really brought out another perspective of the paint job, so that's pretty cool. Mark McFadden in 9th, our Canadian brother. Gary Shank 10th. Haven't talked about Gary yet today, but he's running real well on 10th spot right here and putting it in there pretty proud. Another sharp looking paint job. Michael Palmer back here in 11th, driving the Budweiser car. Don Steves in 12th. As he passes up the 01. I'm sorry, the 01 is Don Steves. I apologize for that. But that puts him a lap down now. So there's only 11 cars on the lead lap. Last one being Michael Palmer. And he's got Len McNeese, the leader, right behind him. Boy, Len is on a rail tonight. And he pulled away by about a half a second over Justin Rogers. Joey Lamb in 3rd. Dwayne LaPrade 4th. One heck of a show these guys are putting on. I don't want to jinx them in any way. I have a bad habit of doing that. Bad habit. Now he starts to try to get by Don Steves. Looks like he does have him pretty much. Yes, he does have him. Completes that pass on Don Steves. Don running back in 12th. 1 lap down. We now have 9 cars on the lead lap. The next one to be lapped by Len McNeese is Gary Shank. The leader right behind him, folks. Looking back on Len. Len tries to get a run on him here. Gary trying his heart out to stay on the lead lap, but got to deal with a fast driver here, the leader. Boy, and Len drives it up underneath him, forcing him up the hill, and Len trying to get by him on the low line. Side by side, these two racing it up, and he does complete the pass. So our 9th place Gary Shank going 1 lap down. Next one is going to be David Gainforth, running 12.4 seconds behind the leader. We'll get up here to him and see when he's going to be lapped here, folks. We don't want to see any of them get lapped, but this is Bristol, and you know, things do happen. So looking ahead here to he's caught up to a few of the cars. Anthony Cianci right ahead of him. Anthony running back in 21st position. And now David trying to set him up for a clean pass. Really working that throttle. You can hear it. Boy, he is really working it. And he does get a run on Anthony. Kind of forces Anthony up the hill just a touch. But Anthony's still there. And it looks like David Gainforth does complete the pass on Anthony. All right, let's get up here to our leader as he's starting to catch up to a few more lap cars. He is running about 1.8 seconds ahead of Joey Lamb. You can see Len already going into the turn up ahead of Joey Lamb. Well, I'm telling you what, Joey is hooked up here tonight too. Man, what a bunch of good drivers, I'm telling you. They're putting on a heck of a show out here. Justin Rogers now back to third. And Dwayne LaPrade fourth. Okay, let's go back in the field here and check on our old buddy Vincent Finney running in 18th. And he's running a couple laps down as the caution is out, folks. Let's see where it is. Oh, Len McNeese, our leader. Oh no, this is going to hurt. After leading all them laps, man, that's got to hurt. Let's see what happened to Len. Oh, looks like a wreck up ahead of him. And he's going to get involved in it. It looked like he tried to steer clear of it, but got all kinds of squirrely and out of shape right there. So the 56 of Chuck Shaw spinning out. So unfortunate here already. Let's see what Len's going to have to come down pit road. He should get a reset, but that's going to put Joey Lamb in the top spot now. As everybody, a lot of the drivers coming down pit road, so some of them already off of pit road. But Len McNeese sitting there, looks like he's doing a 4-tire change. He should be able to get his reset and get back out there. Right now scored in about 6th. If he can get off of pit road here in time. Looks like Dwayne LaPrade beat him to the line. Maybe, maybe not. No, guess not. Okay, so Len McNeese goes back to 6th. But Joey Lamb is scored as our leader. Now he's coming down pit road. And I believe that's going to put Len McNeese right back in the lead, folks. So after getting tangled up in that wreck and using his reset, already back in the top spot. So, man, what a job. Dwayne LaPrade 2nd, Kevin Cook 3rd, and David Gainforth 4th. That's a mouthful there. David Gainforth is 4th. That's a sharp looking car. I don't care what anybody says. That's sharp. That's nice. Okay, so I believe this is the second caution. Yes, this is caution number 2, and we've had 2 lead changes. Looks like, yes, Joey Lamb did get out there and lead 3 laps, so he will get that much needed bonus point for leading a lap. Every point counts here, folks, when you're racing in the league. These guys do race for points and a championship, so it does mean a lot for every point that is gathered up. Alright, so Len McNeese back out front. Man, this is going to get good, folks. It's been great racing so far. I'd like to get down there and talk to somebody, but I think I've kind of waited just a tick too long. Hopefully, maybe under the next caution, we will get down there and talk to somebody. I promise you. Really good racing so far. Okay, Len McNeese, Dwayne LaPrade, Kevin Cook, Justin Rogers, Joey Lamb, Billy Rodenberger, David Gainforth, Johnny McCulsack, and Paul Zoda in 9th, and Timothy Keller up to 10th. And right now, folks, I'm only showing 8 cars on the lead lap. Everybody else is 1 or more laps down, so very interesting. We may have, looks like maybe Chuck Shaw maybe has taken his car behind the wall. As the lights are off on the pace car, everybody doubling up, and we're ready to go green flag racing again here, folks. Bristol, baby. All right, pace cars in. Len McNeese brings them to the line. Ready to go green, 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 green. And Dwayne LaPrade jumps it and gets right out into the lead ahead of Len McNeese. Now let's see what Len can do with him. Oh, Len really loose on them new tires. And that allows Justin Rogers and him to go side by side. Boy, is Len ever loose. I don't know if he made some adjustment on that car or if it's just the new tires. He's got to get them, got to get the heat build up in them to make them stick like glue. But Dwayne LaPrade out in front, folks. Good job by Dwayne. All right, back and forth. Joey Lamb working his way back up toward the front. Kevin Cook back to 5th. Billy Rodenberger 6th, David Gainforth in 7th, Johnny McCulsack in 8th, Paul Zoda 9th, 1 lap down, first car lap down. Needs to stay in that position to try to get that lap back if a caution would come out. He would be the lucky dog right now. Let's get back up here. Justin Rogers in 2nd, has closed right up on the back of Dwayne LaPrade. And now he's taking a peek on the inside. Let's see if he's got enough horses under the hood to get by Dwayne. Dwayne is on the line that you need to run around here. That high line is the line. Mid to high line is the line around here. So definitely going to be tough to pass for Justin Rogers. He tries to stick the nose in there. Can't quite make it stick though. Doesn't want to wreck Dwayne. Not a way a racer out here, you know, a good respectful racer doesn't want to like take somebody out just for that top position. Sure, he'd like to get up there and lead a lap to get that bonus point, but it's not worth taking somebody out. Len McNeese now back in 3rd, is right on Justin Rogers' tail. So he's got a little heat build up in them tires now, managing the throttle and really getting hooked up. They come up on some lap traffic. This is going to have to be pretty tough to get by. It looks like, boy, they went on by pretty easy there. And caution is out, folks. We will go back here and see what happened. Looks like, oh, right there. Okay, let's go back and check this out. I think it happened up ahead of him just a little. It looks like John Estes, but we will check this out, folks. Looks like cars battling up there. Somebody getting really loose there coming across the line. And comes back up onto the track almost in front of it. Looks like everybody had to check up to avoid him. Oh, right there, our Canadian brother, Mark McFadden. Let's see what happened to Mark. I hate to see that red maple leaf all dinged up on the hood there, brother. It looked to me like maybe Don Steves might have been a little net code involved in that. I'm not really sure. Come up under him and yes, oh, some serious net code. And that could be just the ping of the different, you know, Canadian driver driving from Canada there. You know, could be just a ping issue. Does hits him into the wall. Not sure if anybody else got into him or not, but tough luck for Mark McFadden. Oh, yes. The number 51 there gets into him. Paul Cohen. Lots of drivers getting into him. So, okay, back up underway here, folks. Dwayne LaPrade, our leader. I want to see if I can get down here and talk to somebody. How about we talk to Joey Lamb? See if we can get a word in with him. Joey Lamb, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do, Rudy.
Well, Joey, how's the racing been going for you out there? Looks like a lot of fun.
Yes, sir, it is a blast. These super late models are awesome at Bristol.
Well, how's your setup and how's the tire wear going?
It's not too bad right now. Bristol's not really eating up the tires. But the only problem we're having, we're bottoming out a lot in turns, but we're getting there.
Well, keep working on it, brother, and maybe we'll see you on the podium, but good luck tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rudy.
Okay, let's see what Joey's got for the leaders. Dwayne LaPrade going to be starting. It looks like he's going to take the chance and start on the high side. Probably not a bad call. And folks, we are halfway already. This has been amazing. This has just been amazing racing right here. Lights off on the pace car, ready to go green. And we did lose one driver, Chuck Shaw, out of the race. Car behind the wall loaded on the hauler and ready to go home. Pace car's in. Dwayne LaPrade bringing him to the line. And green, green, green. Justin Rogers on the inside trying to make that stick and really loose coming off the turns. Has to fall in behind Dwayne. Glenn McNeese right there in third. And Joey Lamb fourth. Kevin Cook. Back here in the fifth spot. And he's a little bit loose coming off the turns too. You know, these turns are distinctively different. 1 and 2 being a little different than 3 and 4. The track is kind of egg-shaped, not really oval. So you gotta manage your throttle for the two different sets of turns. Justin Rogers putting the pressure on LaPrade. Oh, and Len McNeese gets into the back of Justin Rogers. Let's see. Boy, these guys getting pretty rough out here. And they're already coming up on the tail end of the field. Man, look how close they get. Len McNeese, our previous leader, led 44 laps out there. And Dwayne LaPrade trying to better that by leading 20 right now. Len McNeese now maybe trying to look at the high side to get by Justin Rogers, but well, he's got his work cut out for him right now. Looking back on Joey Lamb. Joey Lamb running in the fourth spot. And he's looking for a way to get by Len McNeese. So, boy, I'll tell you what, these guys up front are really getting racy, folks. Here we are on lap 70, 55 to go. As Dwayne LaPrade now starts putting a little distance on second place, Justin Rogers. Justin back about a half a second. And Len McNeese, man, he is trying to work over that back bumper. Trying to get a run on that low line, and it really makes him loose. Now Joey Lamb going to come up on the high side, possibly. That is the line around here. And look at this, folks, the Krispy Kreme car, Kevin Cook, right on their tail. lap traffic in between Justin Rogers and the leader. Gonna have to deal with Len McNeese gets into the back of Justin Rogers again. Those two are gonna have to be careful. Whew, that was some good racing right there, though. I don't know how that did not make Justin Rogers loose, but oh, and Len McNeese almost gets into it again. I don't know. Oh, and there we go, folks. There's another caution. Let's see how that happened. Doggone, I hate to see these guys getting wrecked like that. You can watch us here as he gets into the back of Justin Rogers. He kind of has a run here up into the turn, just misses him, has to back out of the throttle, and that let Joey Lamb get into the back of him, and boy, both of them get into it. Kevin Cook and a few of the others slide by on the low line, but Len McNeese into the wall pretty hard. Okay, let's get back up here. Len McNeese on pit road with a really tore up vehicle. But out front, Dwayne LaPrade still out there. Justin Rogers second. Kevin Cook now up to third. David Gainforth fourth. Wish he quit doing that. Johnny McCulzach in fifth. Billy Rodenbarger sixth. Michael Palmer seventh. And we've only got 6 cars on the lead lap right now, folks. Back to Billy Rodenbarger. 72 of John Estes staying out there. We'll get the automatic iRacing wave by. Man, I'll tell you what, these guys are really putting on a show. Man, I'm telling you. Dwayne looking for a victory here tonight. Sure would like to see Dwayne in victory lane. I think his wife is watching. If she is, hi, how are you? Hope you're enjoying the show here, watching your husband win. So far, I don't know, probably just jinxed him. I hope not. Okay, so what's everybody think of the race so far? Been pretty exciting, huh? Good racing here up in the front. Actually, all the way around the field has been pretty good racing. So, James Hickson on pit road. We've got him on pit road. Timothy Kelleher, Gary Shank, Don Steves, and Joey Lamb on pit road after taking that bad damage. And Joey, I apologize. I probably jinxed you. I am very bad at that. Doggone it. Len McNeese on pit road too. A lot of good racers taken out of contention here. Dwayne LaPrade still in the lead, trying to beat Len McNeese's laps led. Len's had 44 laps led. Now he goes back to 14th place. Going to be many laps down. And Dwayne LaPrade's been out here for 31 laps. As the lights go off on the pace car, we're ready to go back green. Next time by, we're going to be seeing the green flag. And the pace car's in. LaPrade brings them to the start-finish line. Green, green, green. Great start by the front row. Justin Rogers looking for the lead. Gets a pretty good run. Not sure if it's going to be enough to beat LaPrade on that high line. That is the line to take. You almost have to pass him on the outside, but boy, I'll tell you, that's what makes it so tough passing. And we got another caution here, folks. Let's see where it's at. Oh, Paul Cohen. Oh, man. Okay, let's go back and take a look. Paul Cohen into that. And he's already got damage on that car, so, you know, they say cautions breed cautions, and I think this is what we're seeing right now. The guys are all bunched up together here. We've got cars that are up close to the wall right there getting loose. And it looks like Paul may have tried to avoid that, and it looks like the 80 gets loose right there and gets a little help. Oh man, the 15 of who is that? Fred Cook tries to avoid that, flips Paul Cohen on his lid. Doggone, what a ride Paul Cohen took. Takes all the paint right off of the roof. Okay, so back up front. Let's get up here where the leaders are at. Dwayne LaPrade in first. David Gainforth second. Paul Zoda third. Johnny McCallzach in fourth. Michael Palmer fifth. Justin Rogers sixth. Billy Rodenberger seventh. And Kevin Cook, the last one on the lead lap, in eighth place. Vincent Vinny ninth is showing him about a lap down. He's back in ninth place right now. He would be the first one a lap down. If a caution, another caution does come out, he will get the wave by. So Colin Detrick out of the race now, down to quite a few of them sitting on pit road. Fred Cook, Len McNeese, Gary Shank, Timothy Kelleher, James Hickson, and Paul Cohen, all on pit road. Okay, taking lap 84, folks. 41 to go. They're clicking them down really fast here. Don't take long to get around this joint, so figure about 16-second laps. That's pretty fast. A lot of horsepower under the hood of these cars. A lot more than people realize. Super late models, definitely a hot car. Well, as we said before, cautions breed cautions, and we don't want to see any more. We want to see these guys take a green the rest of the way. So lights are off on the pace car, ready to go back green this time by. Let's see what Justin Rogers has got, or I'm sorry, Dwayne and David Gainforth will be starting on the front row. So let's see what David's got for Dwayne. Paul Zoda in third, or in fourth, excuse me. They keep bouncing back and forth. Paul Zoda in third, and Johnny McCallzach in fourth. Pace cars in. Green, green, green. Great start by the front row. Dwayne LaPrade takes right off with the lead. Now led for 38 laps, folks. He's creeping up on Len McNeese's 44 laps. Led. Now making it 39. Paul Zoda now back into fourth. Justin Rogers fifth. Kevin Cook in sixth. Some of these guys have got a little bit of damage. Some of them have used their one and only reset, where you pull in the pits and you get a brand new car. Kevin Cook on the inside of Paul Zoda takes over the fifth spot. Paul Zoda goes back to sixth. Now he tries to come back with the crossover maneuver, but did not work that time. You got to have a lot of grip down there on that low line to get by him. Gainforth back 0.3 of a second off of LaPrade, trying to hang on to his every move. 90 on lap 90 here, folks. 35 to go. They're clicking them down quick. McCallzach in third. Justin Rogers fourth. Kevin Cook fifth. Paul Zoda sixth. Billy Rodenberger seventh. Vincent Finney eighth. Vincent he is a lap down. Oh, Paul Zoda up against the wall, and Billy Rodenberger gives by Paul Zoda. Paul being the last one on the lead lap, now running 3 seconds behind the leader. He's got to stay on that lead lap. Sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened there. Something shut off, but it restarted. I apologize. That was weird. Okay, anyhow, Mark McFadden back in 9th, running a couple of laps down. Our Canadian brother, but still running into 9th place, and his car's all fixed up. Used his reset. John Stanley, haven't talked about him all night. Here he is in 10th. John Estes, 11th. Don Steves in 12th. Anthony Cianci, 13th. Joey Lamb back in 14th. Fred Cook in 15th. He's got quite a bit of damage on that car. He's been involved in a couple of wrecks there. Michael Palmer looks like he has taken his car behind the wall. James Hickson in 17th, about to pick up a spot here. Len McNeese still sitting on pit road. Paul Cohen, one of the last ones out on the track, running in 21st position, several laps down. Now he just picked up a couple spots. Okay, let's get back up to the leader here, Dwayne LaPrade, as he comes through a lot of lap cars and more to go. Justin Rogers not far behind him, about 3/4 of a second. Kolzak back about 1.6 seconds behind the leader, and he's got some pretty serious damage on the left rear of that, but I don't believe that's going to affect the handling of it too much. But what I'm worried about is that right front corner. Let's take a look at it. Quite a bit of damage on that right front corner. He comes up on more lap traffic to get by. That could affect the handling of it depending on how deep that got into the steering. Justin Rogers takes up the second spot now, and David Gameforth goes back to 4th. He likes that 4th. He likes to twist my tongue a little bit there, don't he? David Gameforth in 4th. Kevin Cook in 5th. He comes up on Gameforth, not far behind him. Let's see if he can take that 4th spot away from him. Going to take a lot of muscle to get by on that low line, a lot of grip, and a lot of good luck. Paul Zoda in 7th, the last one on the lead lap, running about 5.6 seconds behind the leader. Vincent Finney now up to the 8th position, but only he is a couple laps down. He crosses the line there. He will be 2 laps down. Mark McFadden in 9th. John Stanley 10th. John Estes in 13th. Blinking pretty heavy. That can affect a lot on how these cars handle too. 19 laps to go, folks, and Dwayne LaPrade still our leader. $18 to go. Man, these guys, whoo, what a race. Taking a look real quick, we've had 5 cautions, but I'll tell you what, it don't seem like it. It sure don't seem like it. It seems like we've only had 2 or 3. These guys have been putting on such a show. I'm telling you, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. This is awesome. Quite a few guys on pit road now. Len McNeese, Gary Shank, Timothy Keller are all on pit road. Right now we've got about 17 cars still out on the track. Justin Rogers running about 9/10 of a second behind the leader. McCulzak on his tail, wanting that position really bad. McCulzak's had a little bit of damage on that car. Not sure if we can see it maybe from... yeah, we can look back on McCulzak and see he's got A lot of serious damage on that right side of that car, even a little bit on the left front corner. So 14 to go, folks. Can McCallzach get up there and challenge Justin Rogers for second place? Kevin Cook in third and gain fourth on his tail. And look how close McCallzach comes to Justin Rogers. Right there, trying to get a run off of it. Got his nose up under him. And it looks like he is going to take it, maybe. They're still side by side. No, Justin Rogers is fighting back, but now he comes up on lap traffic. He's got to go low to go around it and cuts McCallzach right off. That's what you call some good racing right there, folks. Ooh, man, 11 to go. Can Rogers hold him off? That is the race on the track right now, folks. But I'm going to tell you what, Kevin Cook has joined that battle as he gets up on the high side. And he does have the line to get by McCallzach. And McCallzach gets loose. It looks like he may have burned his stuff up trying to stay with Justin Rogers. Kevin Cook now in third, trying to make a run on Justin Rogers. Diamonds the corner, comes off of it to the line underneath them. What a job, and man, what a piece of driving there. And he does have the line, and Kevin Cook in second. Justin Rogers back to third, and he is still trying to deal with McCallzach. McCallzach really loose coming off the turn. David gained fourth in fifth. That's better than fourth. Billy Rodenbarger sixth. Paul Zoda, the last one on the lead lap, now 9.3 seconds back as we're coming to 6 to go. Where's our leader? Dwayne LaPrade out in front there by about 3/4 of a second over Kevin Cook. But Kevin Cook is closing that gap up really quick. Down to a half a second, folks. I'm not sure, but maybe Dwayne LaPrade might have burned his tires up. Kevin Cook is closing in on him really quick. Look at this, down to 0.3 of a second, folks. Krispy Kreme car is sliding his way in there, I'm telling you. He's making this race good. 5 to go, coming to 4 to go, and he's got a run on LaPrade. Going underneath LaPrade. Wow, folks, look at this. This is awesome. And he's still got that run. LaPrade really not having a whole lot of grip up there. Hits the wall. That's going to knock the momentum out of that car just a little bit, but he's hanging on to it. I see smoke, and its caution is on the track, and that's going to end it as Justin Rogers goes around. Let's go back and see what happened to Justin Rogers real quick here. Wow, what a race, folks. Oh, it looks like he had a little help there. Justin Rogers had a little bit of help, I believe, from the number 80 there of McCallzach. Yes. So Justin Rogers going around. Now McCallzach's going to go around, so they're both going to spin. Looks like McCallzach did get his gathered up and gets by Justin Rogers, but wow. What a finish. And I'm showing Kevin Cook here, but I don't think that's right. I think Dwayne LaPrade is actually our leader. Holy smokes, folks. What a race. Final lap here. Dwayne LaPrade in the lead's going to get his victory here tonight. Just exactly what he was hoping for. Wow, what a race, I'm telling you. That was an amazing race. I don't care what anybody says. That was great. I loved every second of that. That was amazing. Okay, our winner here tonight, Dwayne LaPrade, as he comes out of turn 4 looking at the checkered flag. Congratulations to him. Good job, Dwayne. I'll bet you he's jumping up and down in his seat right now. Man, what a race. What a race. Okay, we'll get down here in just a second and talk to him and find out exactly what all happened and see if he enjoyed his race. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he's just tickled to death to be in victory lane right now. And he knows his way to victory lane here at Bristol. Okay, let's see if we can find him down here on the track.
Hey.
Dwayne LaPrade, this is Rudy up in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Rudy.
Holy smokes, Dwayne, what a battle there. Kevin Cook closed up on you, and man, it almost looked like he would have beat you if they would have stayed green. I don't know, you might have been in trouble, but hey, caution come out. You prevailed on it. You bring it into victory lane today. Congratulations. Tell me about your race and them last few laps, how intense that was.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I don't know who would have won if it had stayed green, but it was going to be a fight for the finish. I know that. But I thought it was the other Krispy Kreme car. I didn't even pay attention. But once I realized that I was back in it and trying to go for it, so lucky the caution came out when it did, I guess. But we'll see. On to the next.
Well, what an awesome race, Dwayne. Man, I'm telling you, well, you did clinch the for leading the most laps. You led 78 laps today, beating Len McNeese's 44. I don't know exactly. Boy, he just really got a lot of damage on that. But unfortunately for him, you bring it across across the line in victory lane, and it's good to see the number 13 in victory lane today, brother.
Thank you, Rudy. Yeah, Bristol's always been my favorite track, so it's always fun to get a win here.
Well, congratulations to you. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Absolutely. I want to thank my wife, Leanna, for watching, my son, Charlie. You'll see it on the replay, and, of course, MaxSpeedTV, Slippery Rock Raceway, Viney's Auto Diagnostic and Repair. And have a good night, guys, and we'll see you next time.
All right, thanks, Dwayne. I did give your wife a shout out there. Hopefully she was watching. And we appreciate all the viewers, and it's good to see you in victory lane, and I hope she's proud of you.
Thank you, Rudy.
Kevin Cook, you got a copy?
Yes, Rudy, I do.
Wow, what a piece of driving, Kevin. Oh my word, I'm telling you, you had such a great run out there, battling with a lot of the drivers out there, David Gainforth, Johnny McCallzach, but you bring it into second spot tonight. Congratulations. Talk about your race a little bit tonight and how rough it was to get up to that second spot.
Well, in the first really long run that we had, I realized that I couldn't keep up with them on the short run, so I was just going to have to try to pace myself and keep the tires good. And I tried it for that run, and I started gaining on them at the end. So when we got the chance to pit again, I went ahead and pitted, and then we had a little short green flag run and got to pit again, and nobody else pitted, so I had pressure tires there at the end, and I saved them until about 20 to go and ran for Dwayne and almost got him.
Well, if it would have stayed green, how much trouble you think you would have gave Dwayne tonight?
With the 3 laps that we had left, he was probably in trouble, I think. I don't know, though. I mean, he's pretty quick out there, and I wasn't able to keep up with him early, but I think I had something for him right then.
Well, I can tell you, not saying anything bad about Dwayne, because he did. He drove his heart out tonight. But he was getting a little loose there at the end. I seen him slipping a couple of times with you on the back there. Not sure if it was you were taking the air off of him or what was going on there. But, yeah, it looked like he had a handful there. But it would have been a good battle to see all the way to the end. But you're bringing in second tonight, Kevin. Good to see the Krispy Kreme car up there on the podium. Congratulations to you. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys at MaxSpeedTV, Bonnie's Auto Diagnostic and Repair, and Slippery Rock Raceway, and to Dean for putting this on for us. Appreciate it.
Okay, Kevin, congrats on second place, and thanks for chatting with us.
No problem.
David Gameforth, you got a copy?
Yes, Rudy, I'm here.
Well, great run out there, David. Man, I'm telling you, what a piece of driving you guys did out there tonight on Bristol. Talk about your race a little bit after bringing it in third place tonight.
Well, I had to use my quick toe there right after that first lap, a big wreck there. So I was pretty nervous about the whole thing, actually, to be honest with you, because you only get one quick toe to fix your car here, and anything can happen. And I went to the back actually twice. I guess I made a pit entrance or exit problem, so just happy to be up here in third place. I got lucky there, a little Christmas gift. Those two guys wrecked in front of me there right at the end, so I was going to be happy with fifth, but third's even better.
Absolutely, yeah. It's good to see you up there, though. We were watching your car, and by the way, I just wanted to put this out there to everybody. Everybody's cars looked absolutely fabulous out there tonight. Some awesome paint jobs by everybody. Great job on your paint jobs, guys, man. It's just beautiful looking on the track. But anyhow, David, you come in third tonight. Congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
Yeah, of course. I want to thank yourself and MaxSpeedTV, Slippery Rock Raceway, Ronnie's Auto Repair and Auto Diagnostic, and all the folks here at GAC for allowing me to race here. I've only been here for 5 weeks. I'm having a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good guys here. Monday nights are a lot of fun,
I couldn't agree more with you, man. What a race. I wanted to congratulate everybody out there for putting on one heck of a show up here in the booth. That was just amazing racing. I got no other word for it. So thank you guys and for putting on that show. And congratulations, David, on your third spot.
Thanks very much, Minnie. Rudy, see you next week.
Okay, let's run down through the results real quick here, folks, and we'll get out of here. Dwayne LaPrade leading the race here. And we did have 7 cautions tonight. Wow, that's a little more than I thought, but 3 lead changes. Dwayne did lead the most laps with 78 laps. Kevin Cook finished in second. David Gameforth in third. Billy Rodenbarger fourth. Johnny McCallzach finished in fifth. Paul Zoda sixth. Justin Rogers seventh. Vincent Vinny eighth. See, Justin Rogers, was a lap down. Okay, after having that run in there with McCallzach, that did put him back a lap down. Vincent Vinny 8th, Mark McFadden 9th, John Stanley 10th. John Estes 11th, Don Steves in 12th, Joey Lamb finishing 13th, Anthony Cianci 14th, Fred Cook 15th, James Hickson 16th, Paul Cohen 17th, Michael Palmer 18th, Len McNeese 19th, Timothy Kelleher 20th. Gary Shank 21st, and Colin Detrick rounding out the field in 22nd spot. Chuck Shaw, he was in the race. I'm not sure. I think he might have turned a lap, or maybe he didn't even turn a lap. So, but anyhow, congratulations to our winner here tonight, Dwayne LaPrade. Great racing out there tonight. And thanks for watching here on MaxSpeedTV, folks.